Hello. Hello, hello. Everyone hear me? Oh yeah, you can. Hold up. There we go. Background music. Okay. To celebrate. Wait, no. Wait, that's a terrible thing to celebrate. Um, Let me rephrase that. Since it's been 2 months since RecRoom has shut down, I decided I might as well go through all the photos I've ever taken inside of RecRoom. From September 20th all the way up till the last day RecRoom was still alive. So, yeah. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It's probably gonna take a while because, like, all the photos I have, I have so much photos. But I'll try to go through them fast. I'll try to explain the context of some of the photos if I can remember. But yeah. So we got the first ever photo. Let me recrop this because it kind of weird. I don't know why it's like that. There we go. That's better. Okay, this is my this must be the photo that RecRoom gives you when you make your account, like the automatic photo. This must be that photo. I think I tried to make it look like myself in real life because I had long hair. But yeah. Yeah, these are my first few photos. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I feel like I remember this area. I think it must have been one of the RecRoom made areas. How many photos do I have? I don't know, man. Let me see. Maybe it shows how many I have in here. 2,361 photos. That's a lot. Yeah. For some reason, there's duplicate of the same photos. I don't know why. It's a saved outfit. When is boof. Can't speak right now. Beat Saber. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't feel like it, so maybe tomorrow. Actually, no, I can't do it tomorrow because I'm gonna be busy. I can't do. I'm gonna be busy Monday too. I'm gonna be busy when I usually stream. Dang, I don't know when. Look at me. I remember I took this on standalone quest. I retook this photo many times. Oh god, I look so bad. I don't know why I thought this avatar looked nice. This was a climbing game. You know those games that you climb towers. Yep. 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 Must have been my first ever solo and golden trophy. Probably my speedrun, I guess. Yep. Oh, I remember this Heroes League, whatever it's called. I remember that. I think I was put on the Amazings. 2 days is gonna be your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Gemotron. My Gemotron attempts. 25 minutes to get the supply. Wow. Oops, I clicked out. Yep. Gemotron. 39 minutes. My first ever solo. Man. Another golden trophy. Backrooms all seen. Golden Jumbotron again. I must have died here. Yep. Outside the map. These first few photos are... What the heck is this? The heck? That's low quality. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, I remember that dorm. I remember this dorm. Oh, I was such a Jumbotron fan back then. I didn't... Did I? No, I didn't make anything here. I got the dorm skin as an invention, and then I spawned in all these other Jumbotron inventions. Wow. I was such a Jumbotron nerd back then. Also, hi, Umi. Yep. I think I had a button right there to play the Jumbotron boss music as well. Oh no, it's right there. Wow. Yep. 91 minutes? What? Crazy. Oh yeah. I remember this outfit. It's a mix of Jumbotron and Golden Trophy. It was a bad outfit, but it fit with me. What the heck is that? There's gonna be some weird photos in here, I'm sure. I don't know which ones though, or how weird they would be. But this is one of them, I guess. Yep. 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 Oh my god. Why am I bald? Dude. Disgusting. Golden Trophy. Yep. Oh, the Forbidden One event. I remember this. It's sad they stopped doing Forbidden One stuff. Kind of sad. Yep. My first ever time playing PCVR, I suppose. Wow. I remember playing RecRoom on PC for the first time. I was so surprised at how much better it looked. I was so surprised. I don't know what room this would have been. Oh, it must have been a room where you break stuff, I think. Actually, you know what? It's a shame that when you download your photos, it doesn't download photos that you were in taken by other people. It only takes photos that you've taken of people, which is kind of sad, but I don't know how many photos I have of you with you, Umi. But I'm at like the very beginning. It's gonna take a while to get towards the end. Actually, I remember this speedrun. I think I have this speed. This is like my first ever speedrun that I have uploaded on his channel, I believe. It was so bad. Yep. I was the M team. Whatever team that was. Forget. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Missing. Back Royale solos. That's my brother. I used to play RecRoom with my brother back in the day. All weekly challenges complete. Oh, what a shame. You remember when we were playing Mangle's Revenge or something? Like before RecRoom shut down or way back then? I've played it a lot on streams before and recently. I like that sword skin. Level 32. I get a helmet. Awesome. I don't know who that is. Before RecRoom shut down? Yeah. I remember Nightmare took us to a lot of those horror games back then. Isle. Butterfly should play Mecha. Mecha. I don't know if it's Mecha or Mecha. But yeah, he should. We should all like do a group call and you guys can share your screens and I can have it on stream. Kind of like what I did the first time with Umi. Level 33. Oh. Oh, here's a bunch. I remember this live stream. This was one of my earliest live streams. Yep. Yep. RecRoom Plus. Wow, that's a great item. Tokens. Yep. God, I miss the weekly token boxes. Of course I'd spend it all right away, but I miss that. Dracula. This must have been when I got my PC. I remember I couldn't beat Crescendo until I got my actual PC. So this must have been my first ever win. Nice. Yep. 35. Uh-huh. 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 Weekly challenges, grenade launcher skin. I think I've always used this skin. I don't think I've ever switched out this skin. NBA experience. Yay. I think I actually won. Whoever voted. Like, I think there was a voting and you could vote who would win. I think I won that vote. Oh my god, wait, this photo. I don't know if it's still the same. I might have changed it. But you know how at the bottom, right, on every video, there's like a little icon that you can click to subscribe. I think this has been that icon forever. I might have changed it. I don't remember. I haven't checked in a while. But this was that icon. Man. Basketball shots. I remember moots. I remember them so well. It's surprising because they were really good at double shotting, but I was still better than them, even though I sucked at double shotting. Wow. What's the most popular RecRoom revival game that is still working to this day, Snowy? In my opinion, I'd like to say it would be MeowNet. That's most popular right now. It's kind of between vanilla and MeowNet. I don't like vanilla because it's such an early version of RecRoom, and there's no PC support at all. I like MeowNet because it's a newer version of RecRoom, and they're actually working on moving to 2023, and because there's cross-platform support. So that's why I'm sticking to MeowNet, and because their moderation team and their staff team doesn't seem to have any drama. Yeah. I used to speedrun with moots a lot back then. Yep. With speedruns. Yep, me. Uh-huh. Nice. Nice. Gun runner. Hello, Retro. What the heck? What? Oh. Disgusting. Backrooms all seen. Orientation. I remember the glitch where you can get the camera in orientation. Wow. Oh, I must have actually glitched outside the window. Oops. What happened to Radiant then? They went down to work on 2023, but there has been not a single update since then, which is weird. Yeah, maybe one day I can plan a stream where we play Mecha Chameleon someday. Mr. Beast. Yep, diamonds. Kevin Goblin. Yeah, these are just a bunch of random. Oh, I think I've always used this crossbow skin too. I just rarely used the crossbow ever in RecRoom, so I never bothered about the skin I had. Oh yeah, the new UI for the backpack profile. Level 40. Wow. Look, oh my god. The Crimson Cauldron boss level looked so bad on standalone. Look how bright it is. There's not a single shadow. It's just really bright. I don't know if it's because of the photo or if it's actually like that, but that looks terrible. I haven't been at the Crimson boss level on standalone in years. Yep. I took so many like useless photos. Oh, the invention tower. The invention tower. I like to go in here and checking out the inventions that people. Yo. I remember that outfit too. Yep. Oh, the Titanic sinking game. Wow. Wow, what was this? This was probably like 2022. I'm surprised they were able to make this back then. Yeah. Wow, I remember that. I played that a lot. Wow. New dorm skin, I see. Can't tell what it is though. It's my brother again. He kind of quit playing RecRoom kind of early on. Why did RecRoom even have to shut down forever? I feel like they should have tried going out and like selling their business and game to some other company. They really should have tried harder to keep it alive. They should have tried harder. I'm sure some business or some company would want to own RecRoom and keep it because it's obvious how big of an impact RecRoom was to everyone who ever played it and like, you know, liked it. I remember that photo. Yep. There's a bunch of the cage. Yep. Weekly challenge. Message from coach. I wonder what this could have been. I don't know because I didn't take a photo of it. Yep. Made photo. What is that? Oh. Okay. We don't talk about this room. The location. No, that's it. Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator in RecRoom. Yeah. Well, the thing that sucks about revivals is that it has split up the community so much because everyone prefers different revivals, and it's split up everyone. This probably makes it worse, but in my opinion, I feel like they should open source how they make the servers and patches and all that anti-cheat stuff. They really should open source that because it's basically you can't get in trouble for doing it by RecRoom because there's not a business anymore. So I feel like someday in the future, like maybe a year or so from now, even if it's paid, even if you have to pay for it, there's gonna be like I don't know, a GitHub or like someone's gonna make a special custom server that you can download or buy, and you can inject your own photon and your own information into the server and do your own build. I feel like someday that's actually gonna happen. I don't know when, but that'll be cool as hell. I love when people open source cool things like that because one, it's a nice thing to do, and two, you can learn a lot from reading the source code and crap. I'm just gonna go through these. These are lame. We don't care about these. Yeah. Up, new profile UI. Wow. Crazy how many times they changed the profile UI. So many times they changed it. $43. Oh. Get wrecked. This is when I was really playing a lot of RecRoom solos. I'm sad that people stopped playing RecRoom solos. It was my favorite too. Yep. Yo, Bothaya, you don't look normal. Up with you, Bothaya. I've always been a Bothaya fan. I've always been a Bothaya fan. Always. Well, that's strange. You guys can see the heart, but I can't. Yep. More me. I liked this outfit. This was a nice outfit. I had the purple theme going with my hair. Yep. You like the new profile? I kind of. It's all right. The chest inside of the chest glitch in Wreck Royale. They never fixed that. Oh no, the Forbidden One. Oh, my awesome outlines. Yeah, yep. Yep. More. Why was I playing on... Did I not have my PC at this time? I wish there was dates. There's no dates. I must have not had my PC by then. my weekly stand invention. This was like my first invention I made. It was stupid because whenever RecRoom made a new weekly, they changed the size of the table. So like this never actually fit. I didn't know that though. Wow, back rooms all seen again. Nighttime rec center. I like that glitch. Oh wait, this guy right here. He was like also one of my first ever speedrun buddies back then. In like my old speedrun videos, you know. I'm sure there's gonna be photos I have of our speedruns together. The buggy skin. Quest complete. I don't know what this is all about. Whoa. Oh yeah, look, see, I actually won the vote. Doggo's restaurant. I remember that room. Look how bad it was. See. Oh, I've got so many random photos on here. Especially like in the early days, I have like so many just random photos. Oh hey look, it's a bow tie. A bow tie that Umi wishes she had. Yep. Ducks. This was from Lily's Revenge. Oh shoot. Oh, this is so bad. Oh. I've told some people about this. I don't know if I've ever talked about it publicly in a stream or video, but this was like mid 2022, and I joined a maker pen class. Like a beginner maker pen class. Shoot. And this was the first day. This was day 1. And they wanted us to make I think it was anything really. I don't know if it was supposed to be a tree, but it was rather a tree or anything. But I made a tree. Yes. God, it is so dumb. Yes, I made this. I made this. Oh shoot, I'm gonna judge the hell out of myself. The only credit I'll give myself is for like the wood chips, I think. I think I just give myself credits for the wood chips I made down there. Look, I used 3 cylinders to make the tree itself. I didn't know how to use tube. I don't know why I didn't use tube. I could have used tube. No, not a single branch. I didn't even line them up correctly. It's big gaps. And the freaking leaves itself. Oh god, it's so bad. And they did a group photo with all the invention, all the made stuff here, and I think mine was the worst. Oh. And was crazy. It's not crazy, but I lost my Discord account. My old Discord account, I lost it, and I couldn't get it back. So, because back then, when you joined a class, you were in a Discord server, and they told you the schedules and dates they were doing stuff. So, because I lost my Discord, I couldn't get back in. So I was only there for 1 day, and I made that crap, and I never came back. I think they probably all thought I abandoned them. After I made the just get off of here. It was so bad. God. And you see how far I've come now with Maker Pen? Wow. But this guy again. And then Snug. I remember her. He was also pretty good. I don't know, from this leaderboard it looks like he's better, and then like he's the best, and I'm better, and she's not as good. I don't know. Valve index. Back when I wished I got the index. The Friendotron. I remember the Friendotron. Yep. Bunch of more outlines. I don't know why there's a dot on that arrow. Among Us. Yeah, I tried. I definitely tried. This was one of my most popular photos. One of my most popular photos on RecRoom. Just a bucket full of flintlocks. Hey, buddy, where you going? Why are you leaving me? Through the broken texture on his things. Yep. So many random pictures I have here. What the heck? Just more random pictures. I don't know why I felt the need to take a photo of every single error code I got in RecRoom, but I did. Five Nights at Freddy's. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Wait a second. Memories. The memories are flooding in. Oh. This wasn't my dorm, by the way. This wasn't mine. This wasn't my dorm. I swear. This was I can confirm I did not spawn in any of these back there. I can confirm. I swear. I promise. This was... What is... I don't know, man. I remember her, but not as much. Because we only played back then. And I think she kind of never got back on again. But she would always invite me to her dorm and do like... I don't know. Eat all the donuts, I guess. You big back. I guess I would have been doing all that. Get out of here. I swear that's not my dorm. I didn't spawn in those costumes in the back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is the whoa? Who? Okay. I told you there's gonna be some weird photos in here. I warned you guys. Oh shoot. Magic door. Oh no, coach. Wait, was that a stupid obby? Was this a stupid obby they had? I think this was a stupid obby they had for like the Forbidden One event. If I'm right, that obby was bad. Like it was difficult to beat. I think it was. You know, this is actually like the canon coach. Come to think of it, yeah, this is canon coach right here. Wow. Yep. Bunch of random photos. Oh. I remember when there was a glitch where you could see the weekly item inside of a room. Just floating there. Again with the Valve Index. Wow. Oh, here's a bunch of my saved outfits. God. Build your own. Whatever. Okay, this was my profile picture on RecRoom for a while back then. My first S Plus. Okay, this must have been when I got my computer. I think most of my pictures now are going to be on PC now. I think. Maybe not. Oh. The pile of weapons. I remember I stayed up like till 3 a.m. and I was by myself. I was just opening up every single chest and bringing all the weapons there. And then at the very end, I used a grenade and blew it up. Yeah. I have a short of that on this channel. You can find that. But yeah. Wow. Chest glitch. Oh, you sad. Oh, you're so sad. Oh, Thaya. Oh, Thaya. Oh, Thaya. Oh, Thaya. Oh, Thaya. Oh, Thaya. Cube Thaya. Hey, look, it's the streaming stage. but not in my theme. Wow. I miss my streaming stage. I really do. Who remembers my streaming stage? Probably only you and Retro who actually remember my streaming stage. No, I never met. Well, I've met Bothia, but not in here. This was broadcasting, so everyone could see him in every instance. I would not go up in his face and take a picture like this. I would not do that. My bucket outfit. Indeed, yep. I remember this dorm skin. Yes, this was a dorm skin. I remember this too. Requia Solos, I killed this guy and he rage quitted. And then as soon as he died, he took off his headset and it bugged the game, causing it to it didn't spawn in the door to leave, so I was stuck in the map. Recommended rooms: dorm room PvP, prison life, drunken bar fight, the great bedroom war. Ah, God, I miss the great bedroom war. Where did that go? That guy just like disappeared and never came back. Also, those have always been the recommended rooms like forever. They've always been like that. Wow. This was before RecRoom Studio took over and Slop Room being made. 49. What the Oh, this was for my old stream starting soon. This was for my old one. I keep clicking off. These must have been for thumbnails. Yep. Heart eyes. Oh. When they started teasing Showdown, that terrible RecRoom original. Yep. Yep. I think I also made this my profile picture for a while back then as well. Maybe not. I don't remember fully. Or thumbnails, I guess. Yep. Bunch of random stuff. God. I was so cringe back then. Ah, I'm level 50. Yay. That's my level 50 box. A katana belt. Funny because this katana belt was like off sale when I got it. Like you couldn't get it. Oh. I don't know if it was rare or not, but yeah. Profile. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Imagine if someone unsubscribed. Don't you dare unsubscribe from me. Anyone remember the chest glitch? On an infinite silver, infinite weapon. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This was always my banner. This was my banner inside of RecRoom forever. I never changed it. Never. Maybe I changed it when I released the Crystal Crown or Rise of the Queen, but this was always my banner. God. Wow. I wish someone would make a RecRoom revival with this glitch in it. That would be so cool. It. Whoa. He's long. Wow. Long head. Your banner was the same, but with gold and Isle. Nice. They must have released Showdown. Don't carry me in quests. I don't need the assistance. Why? Why did I make that? Why would I make that? It's so dumb. Oh. Well, more outfit icons. Hello, Galaxy. Goblin just resting on the floor. Golden Terror. This is Golden Terror. God, someone needs to import Golden Terror into, like, one of these revivals. Someone needs to import Golden Terror so I can actually do attempts again. God. Again with Valve Index. Am I planning to play Beyond It after? It depends if by the time I finish going through all my photos, if I'll still feel like getting on. I was thinking about getting on after doing this, but I don't know if I'll have time. We'll see. Oh. It's my first ever variant of my old main outfit. I had the witch hunter hat. I didn't have the necklace. I just had the cape and the tuxedo. God. I didn't have the right head shape as well. This was the first ever variant of my old main outfit. And then soon we'll see the new one. Or the one I used for a very long time. Hackers in the rec center. I had a clip of this happening, but I don't know what happened. I must have deleted that clip. Want to play me on it? Like I said, if I have time when I finish here, then yeah. Back room's all seen. Whoa. Whoa. Who is that? What the heck? Yep. Try. Why is my use? Why did I make my display name Try Hard? What? Ew. Yep. More stuff. Whoa. 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 Hey, wait. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. You know, Butterfly, me and you have something in common. I guess you used to have something in common. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh. I hope that's the only photo I have of myself like that. I don't have to explain myself in that photo. I plead the fifth. I don't have to explain myself. Look at that bog monster. Oh. The new home UI. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Kitty's at my door meowing. Is this the UI that BeyondNet used? No, it's not. This was late 2022. Yep. Science department. You know what's sad? You know what's really sad? This has always been my personal best season in Golden Trophy. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Always been my personal best, and I've never beat it with anyone, which is so sad. I'm disappointed I was never able to beat that before the shutdown. It's just, I had no one to speedrun with until before the shutdown. Like, no one that I knew in here didn't play RecRoom anymore, or I just wasn't friends with anymore. Xbox. Whoa, heck is that? Again, with taking these photos of the error codes, I did that so much. Okay. That guy is really controversial. No one needs to play Ultra Kill. Never. Snowy, what's up? Was that a horror game? Yeah, this was Nextbots. I'm saying that right? I don't know. Wow. Whoa. Hey yo. Wow. I kind of wish I made another outline of my main outfit. I was. Butterfly probably remembers this. I was making an outline in his quest when he was working, but I never finished that. Hey, yo, wow. Wow. What the heck? No flashbacks. Yeah. Stay in character. Someone else's. That's a terrible level 50 box, if I could say so. Oh my god, I have one token. I have one Furfly. Furfly. That's crazy. What are you saying by... What are you... That's what you... Why is Night... Okay. Sorry, Galaxy. Nightbot does not like you for some reason. I wish I could make it. Well, I think I can make it. I just haven't yet. Oh no, look at my... I didn't even have the top hat yet. I didn't even have the top hat. Where's my top hat? Bruh. 1 is the loneliest number. All-time low. Yep. SpongeBob. Whoa. 8 is the best number. How come? Why am I bald? Feet. I went from 1 token to having almost 17,000 tokens. Jeez. Yo. I don't know why I have this outfit. I honestly don't know why. Your mic volume is too loud. Wow. Oh. Hey, Umi, do you remember this truck? You remember this truck, Umi? Not truck, car. Bro went to a furry to defeat. I don't know what this guy's obsession with kissing everything. I don't remember who he was. Oh, I remember who this guy was. He was a freak. Oh shoot. Okay, here's my actual outfit, my main outfit. Old main outfit. Like the first ever version of it. Had the old fade, old face and stuff, yep. Ow. What is this picture? Will Snowy ever do a face reveal? I did do a face reveal. Watch UI. I remember this little speedrunning thing here. I was actually on the leaderboard at one point. Survey bubbly. I always wonder what happened to the survey thing they were doing in RecRoom. They stopped doing it after they released full body avatars, I think. Yeah. I did all the surveys, by the way. Like every single time they made a new one, I always did it. It was cool. They showed like concept art of what they were gonna do, what they wanted the community. Nuh-uh. I have done one. You just haven't seen it. Well, if you go through my post, you will see it, but that's my face reveal. I can't tell you how many times I retook this photo from like my very first photos. I retook this so many times. I don't know why. Yeah, Butterfly did do a true face reveal. If I get 10,000 subscribers, I would actually do a real face reveal, like a real legit one. I'm saying that because I'm never gonna get 10,000 subscribers. But it's for the golden apple. Okay, here's some the Crystal Crown lore that no one knows about. This is basically the first ever version of the Crystal Crown, but it wasn't the Crystal Crown. It was Quest for the Golden Apple. And this is actually the same room that I made. Yeah, this is actually the same room that I made the Crystal Crown in. And this was like really late 2022, I think. Yeah, this was the thumbnail. I think I have more. Yeah. It was basically Golden Trophy. My idea was Golden Trophy, but modernized. And the goal was to get the Golden Apple. I remember I made the lobby, and I made half of Act 1, and then I stopped, and I never came back until I went to Crystal Crown again. Yeah. Oh, the invasion event, I think that's what it's called. Oh, hi, Capybara. I missed the invasion event. It was really cool. That was my Discord, by the way. I think. I'm just gonna go through all these. These are dumb photos. Are you stuck? Push me. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Invasion was cool. Yeah. I just liked visiting all the rooms and getting the orbs. It was fun. I'm sad that they stopped doing those type of events. A bunch of random photos again. Yeah. God. Oh. What is this song playing? Restart that. Okay. Look, I hate this photo, but but this was my most like literally my number one most cheered photo on RecRoom. Like this was the very top of my most cheered. I I hate it. I don't know why I made it. I don't know why I made it. And I don't know why it was the most cheered photo. If it wasn't my most cheered photo, I would have deleted this crap. But no. I think it had like 20 cheers. God. Get this crap out of here. Ugh. Why is everyone so mean to you? I don't think anyone's mean. Happy hour. I got a whole bakery. True. Happy Halloween. This is back when I was so confident that I could solo Golden Terror and get the 50k tokens. I was so confident I could do that back then. Spoiler, I never did. I gave up when they released the... No, I gave up when I kind of quit RecRoom for like a while. Yeah. The farthest I've ever gotten by myself was to Act 3. Again, why are you leaving, Bog Monster? Oh, it was a reference. Why are you leaving, Bog Monster? Come back. It was a referee. Yeah. Well, I got to this level by myself. It looks like in this photo I was playing with someone else, though. Oh, hey, look, it's double shot. Whatever it's called. Boss Central. It's Boss Central. Right. Forgot the name for a second. The heck? What is it? Oh! Oh, I remember this bug. Oh, when all the bushes and trees were gone and clear cut. Wow. It's such a weird bug. The bog monster functioned really weirdly. Sometimes, yeah, he would just fly away. Just get away from you. Oh, I remember this was like the early version of the Friends tab. God. What is this? What? Whoa. That's a close-up of my face. Someone should totally use that as a profile picture. Yay. Goblin. Your free RecNet item. What? Oh, I must have redeemed like a gift card, I think? Or bought tokens? I don't know. Oh. Time to flex my necklace that costed me 18,000 tokens. Oh, shoot. You know, after I bought this necklace, I never had an outfit where I didn't wear it. Like, every single outfit I had, I always had this freaking necklace. Just because it costed so much tokens. 20 viewers? I was at 22 viewers, I saw that. I remember this room. Yo. Okay. I think this was the first ever room where they showcased what RecRoom Studio can do. Yeah, this was like the first ever room where they showcased RecRoom Studio and what you can do with it, and this was freaking cool. Took quite a few photos in here. I wanted to try to find this room before the shutdown, but I couldn't find it again. I think they must have privated it or something. You're getting hungry, butterfly. Yeah, I gotta get my money's worth. Gotta flex it. My dog is now barking. Okay. Found my photo from my old thumbnail from my live stream. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was. Was it this one? Might have been this one, or this one. One of those two. Oh, hi, Mark. More Boss Central. Umi, stop messaging me in my stream. Charlie, stop barking. My dog's name is Charlie, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Umi, relax. Yep, much more pictures. This is 2023 now. Early 2023. Whoa. Oh, wait, can I show this? Wait, hey, whoa. Dead owl. More random dead boss glitch. I forget the name of this room. It was I can't remember the name of that room. I played that a lot. Yo, pal, thank you for the message. Oh, so many photos. Titanic again. Oh yeah, that's the name. Yeah, right. You were good friends with Pal. Like I said, you were like friends with every single RecRoom YouTuber. Remember watching one of your early streams and you just casually got an invite from Calm B. Titanic again. What the heck is this place? RecRoom Studio. Now this is when we start getting all the RecRoom Studio photos and crap. Hey, yo. This guy's got a bakery. Ew. Ew. I remember this room. Ew. Brush your teeth, man. Ew. Ugh. What an awesome weekly challenge they had here. I feel like RecRoom started giving up with what they choose for weekly challenges. I can't. I don't know why I made these outfits. I don't know why. I don't. Okay, well, the female version of my main outfit I can understand. All for a dang mask. Yeah. Beating 2 quests and then beating disc golf, and I get a freaking mask. Oh god, spiders? Disgusting. Hey, look. He's leaving. Come back. Wow. The 10 feet to Snowy as female? I guess, yeah. Invasion again. How long did they do the invasion event? They must have had this out for a while. Like, they had it out until Christmas too, I think. Oh, the walking bean. I missed that. That was fun to play. What the heck? Hmm. Yeah, I've had him go past the ceiling sometimes as well. I also had him go under the bog as well, too. I think that happened in one of my recent streams in MeowNet as well. Oh, this is like the first ever version of my AI sandbox room. Oh yeah, when they started teasing for make it to midnight. RecRoom Studio. Oh yeah, it was very, yeah, I did look like backrooms too. Yeah, I did. Oh, I remember the benches in here. You stood on them, your head would break. I think this is when I discovered that you could move your eyes and adjust your face, and I made these odd. Oh, this is the moment where I got my ghost bow. 22,000 tokens I had to spend. Oh. Wow. This was retcon, yep. And I got the ghost bow! Yay. But what? I lost it. I didn't get it. I lost it. I never got it back. Gone forever. I'm never gonna hold a ghost bow skin ever again. What a shame. I got the skin and I never changed it ever again. Also, blue retcon. Did you get face surgery as well? Yeah, you know, me and Queen, we've known each other for a while. I was the first, and then she was next, so yeah. Though me and the Queen, we haven't talked in a while, so I hope she's doing well. I'm sure she is. Sure, she's flexing my ghost bow skin. Yeah. Outline again. Yep. I remember that room. Good for taking photos in. Yeah, I look messed up here. Why do I not have the right head shape? Why do I not have the right head shape? I look cursed. Okay, I have the right head shape here. I had 2,300. Around 2,300. I'm getting pretty close. I'm like at the halfway point, I believe. Or maybe a little bit after the halfway point. I remember this room too. I think Dude made this room. This is pretty cool. Yep. Oh, I think this is when they released Limit Speed 2. Where you get like infinite ink. Oh, hey, look, Markiplier. I forget the name again. It was like Markiplier's milk something. I took this after Christmas. This was like December 30th, I believe, 2023. Oh no, not Steve. Why would I do such a thing to Steve? Ignited Markiplier. My banana gun. It was so good. Oh. The first of the hacked wins right here. Yep. Added more to my AI sandbox. Oh, I did the thing again. I did the thing again. What a big waste of time. Just hours just wasted doing that. I didn't even take a picture after I exploded it. What a waste of time. Okay, so this is before they had body. You could adjust your body. So like this is the fattest you can make yourself in RecRoom by default. You had your voice privileges temporarily restricted because of a related. What did I do wrong? Oh, I remember what I did. Oh my god. This is like the first, like the only ever time I got voice restricted or voice banned in RecRoom. And it's not like I said anything mean to anyone. Well, I was in a private room with one of my friends, one of my close friends, Eli. And it was a private room. It was just me and him. And I'll admit, we were swearing a lot. And it was just joking. It was a lot of joking. And we both got the voice ban. But it was in a private room. This is the only ever time I was voice banned ever. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot, we have full bodies now. Guys, this is not good. This is when they released full body avatars to RecRoom Plus people. The beta. God. This was terrible. They had no proper head or body shapes. Look, I didn't even have a body. My neck was just floating. That they never fixed that. It was always like that. God. It was terrible. Oh no. Oh. God. Looks so bad. And I was able to beat freaking Rec Royale as full body. God. Oh my god, I remember. I took off the freaking gloves because the fingers were so... Look how much clipping I had in the fingers. And they never fixed that. They never fixed it. Literally, they never fixed the clipping with the fingers. Never did they ever fix it. I don't know why. When they made these full body avatars, they bragged so much how they optimized the player model to have better performance. If I was a developer at RecRoom, usually you can't see your fingers through a glove. If I was a developer, I would have made it so there was no actual finger model in the glove. That's what I would have done. I don't know why they didn't do it. They did it for the body. They made it so you can only see the body like up there and through the arm sleeves. Why didn't they do it for the gloves? What was the devs at RecRoom thinking when they made full body avatars? I'm glad they made it a little bit nicer later on, but it was always really bad. Yep, it's still no body in there. I even made a post on this in the RecRoom Discord, and it was never fixed. I didn't think they fixed it. It took a while until they fixed that. Oh, anyone remember this light? Oh yeah, Gribbly. As soon as they released full body, Gribbly never ever took it off. You don't remember this light? What about you, Butterfly? This is the light that I used in Crystal Crown and Rise of the Queen for castle entrance and yeah, castle entrance and some other levels. Yeah. My weekly or my dorm skins I made here. Yep, there's that light again. Y button. AI spawner. I didn't know nothing about circuits back then, so if I wanted to spawn an AI, I used invention because I didn't know how to use circuits back then. Look at that clipping. Why would they? It's just RecRoom was bragging so much on how they optimized the new bodies, the new bean body, and full bodies. Yet you have useless body parts inside of your clothes that you don't see ever. Like, sure, you can have like a body like right there, to, like show inside there, but inside the arm doesn't make sense. This is kind of like when I had my break from YouTube and RecRoom. Like I kind of stopped uploading to YouTube for like months, and I kind of rarely played RecRoom that much. Yeah, we won't see this outfit for that long. Nice, nice. My Little Monsters. That was stupid. That sucked. That room was so laggy. Why is this image so low resolution? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember this. A lot of my outfits. Yep. When I'm now void. Sandbox camp. I don't. Yeah, this room sucked. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Every time I went into My Little Monsters, I had so much lag issues, and it took forever to load in. The heck? Why is my head so small? I remember when you could watch literally, you could watch movies inside a rec room. I remember that. Uh. Whoa. What the heck? I got no head. Any head. This is I'm trying to see when I kind of like came back to doing YouTube again. The heck? Oh shoot. Free headless. Yeah. Free headless. New Year's. Broken leaf texture. Oh my god. What is it? Run the block? I remember the insane circuiting that they did for Run the Block. I've always was curious if this is what like the most popular rooms that I Rec Room looked like, made by like actual community players. Like surely no one has ever made circuits that look like that in any of their rooms. Like surely not. That's crazy. Like if you had an issue, you would just, I'd rather die than look for the issue. God. Yeah, Gecko complains about my hut circuiting looked like spaghetti. Look at this crap. I remember that guy. Yeah, what? Really? What were you making, Happy? What were you making that almost looked like that? Good God. I could never. Even if I was good with circuits, I could not do something like that. Lighting glitch. Okay, this is kind of when I came back to YouTube. When I brought back my double enemy videos, I started doing streams again. This is kind of when I came back. Yeah. Look at me, I look cursed. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Oh, right, that game. Why is my eye clipping through my eye patch? 2 million. Oh my god. Whoa, I think this happened in a live stream. Look at him. Look at his hands. The only thing that's not affected is his body. Yep. When this meme started coming around. Oh yeah, who remembers this profile picture? Oh hey, look, it's my first ever art that I made, or that someone else made, of my character on RecRoom. Actually, no, that was, I don't know why I added that to my sandbox room. You remember Butterfly? Yeah. Whoa. These eyes are so ugly. Up, and this is when the new bean bodies. Oh, Umi remembers this room. Hello, Manny. More thumbnail stuff. Whoa. Whoa. I wonder if we're gonna see. Oh, what's the name that we came up with that one character? I don't remember the name. It was my. We'll see. If we get to that point. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah, here we go. Who remembers it? I bet you remember this butterfly. I forget the name that we gave. We gave this character a name, but I don't remember. Was it Bertha? Oh god. We're getting close to the end here. Your friendly AI. Oh, I remember I went through an era where I had a system. Oh, I hit my mic, sorry. I had like a system where I talked and it would do text to speech out through my mic. So I named myself Your Friendly AI. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, first time playing Rec Royale after a long time. It is my first experience. The Maker AI Day Pass. Who actually bought the Maker AI Day Pass? Like, who spent $2 to use an AI for one day? A crappy AI. I did not. It was bad. When I graduated high school. Hey, look, it's Elliot, not Henry. Elliot. Umi remembers who Elliot is. Yeah, Umi remembers this room. This was... I showed it off in a stream. This was supposed to be a big story game. A single-player story game. But we never actually finished it fully. We only made one level. More my outfits. Oh, yep. Okay, I think this is when they actually, like, fully removed Classic Bean. Yeah. Oh my god. Do I have to explain myself for this? I don't even know why. I bought it and I didn't think twice. Oh, yeah. Oh. You could say that this is the earliest version of my main outfit in RecRoom. You could say that this was the earliest version. Yep, now I'm snowy. Up when I started making my double shot training room. Yep. Here's another variant I went through. Another one. Oh yeah, look, Revenge of the King. This must have been when I beat it? I don't remember what this photo is. It must have been when I beat it, I don't know. More. Oh wait, this is Act 1. Oh wait, this is like, isn't this like the death? Like if you die, you go here? I think it is. Yeah. Double shot training room again. Mangoes. Mangoes. Mango? Mangle. Mangle's revenge. Tennis balls. Yep. Oh. I this is when they had like the little thing where you can like you could customize your character inside of the rec center. I miss that. I wish they didn't remove that. It was kind of cool. Just being able to go to the rec, because it got to the point in early or late rec room, if you're in someone else's dorm, you couldn't customize your character, which was sad. But in the rec center here, you could customize your character with other people. Yeah. Oh, it was the credits. Oh, the credits. Right. Oh yeah, and the part where I said Sarah. I remember that. This is the first ever photo taken inside of the Crystal Crown. And also the first ever thumbnail, I guess. Whoa. Whoa. Here's another variant of my new outfit here. Look at Umi. Oh yeah. We're getting close to the end here. We're getting close. This is... Okay. You guys have to try to focus here. This is old Act 1 for the Crystal Crown. Like, this is not the Act 1 that was actually used. This is old Act 1. A different sub-room. You can see back here, there's like a little outline. You can see that. That's actually a PNG image of a mountain that I used in RecRoom Studio. The reason why I deleted this subroom is because for some reason, I think I could have fixed it if I looked it up, but for some reason, the textures were broken. So it was pink in the sky, like everywhere. There was like pink dots that was only rendered in one lens. So I eventually deleted this subroom, but this photo, I saved the hills here. These hills I saved as an invention. So that's what this photo is. So basically, the only thing that remains from there is that hill right here. You also see, look how much better these lamp posts are. These were RecRoom Studio, I believe. The fire had like the snow melted around that. I don't know why I didn't do that again. That was a good idea. But yeah. I also had Umi. She made a log cabin. You know the log cabins. She actually made the first version, but it's she admits it. It sucked. It was so bad. We don't have any pictures or evidence that it existed anymore, but she made one and it sucked. And then yep. Ignore what dude was playing here, but the background, you can see I kind of went with like the RecRoom original theme where I had the gymnasium covering the whole map. That was the original theme. Ours. Oh yeah, this room. Look, everyone go expose dude. He played the Blink Cave. It's sad because that's like one of the actual first ever photos inside the room. You know, crazy. Yeah, I remember I wanted to make a AI spawner sandbox with golden trophy. I never finished it though. I only did the lobby here. You remember, dude? originally made 4 or 5 quests before Revenge of the King. Oh. I didn't start getting into the Maker Pen until I met you guys, Butterfly and Nightmare. You guys were kind of the inspiration that got me into like Maker Pen. Like I started off with my double shot trainer room, and then I moved on to making my quest, Crystal Crown. See if I got some more early photos. What is my first ever photo I did with my new outfit? I remember this live stream. Okay, this AI room was bullcrap. This was bullcrap. I remember this AI room. It was made with Maker AI and had game AI. Bear is not bigger than deer. Bear is not bigger than deer. You're telling me a bear is not bigger than a deer? No. A bear is bigger than a deer. It's so dumb. Oh yeah. Horse is not bigger than cow. How is a horse not bigger than a cow? Cows are small. Sure, they're fat, but they're not bigger. Horses are tall and long. So dumb. Oh, I remember this. Oh. I don't know if any of you guys... Do I even still have that sprite? I don't. Oh. I had a little image down here of all my live streams. It was like... It was my level and my username. And it was my character pointing at my username. It was like to show off my RecRoom username.
From Miguel.
Alexa, shut up. But yeah. Yep. I remember that. Uh-huh. Getting with these outfits. Another variant of my new outfit. First ever sign that I made. You know, I kind of like this sign. I wish I remade this sign again, but in a different way with the text. Like I actually made the text with the tube. But yeah, it's a pretty good sign. I would have also changed how the icicles were rotated at the bottom there. The torch that I originally made for Nightmare, but started using in my quest. Nightmares. We need Nightmare in chat now because we're in Nightmares section. We got Bird. I forget the name. We have Bird. Me. Oh yeah, it's stupid AI photo. Take a photo of yourself and then RecRoom generated the freaking AI. It looks like clay or like Play-Doh. Oh, here's a version of the lobby. Yep. 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 You failed. The old you failed area. I removed the purple neon because I didn't want to be connected to Nightmare's corruption lore. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me like a second, okay? Okay. Hello? I'm back. Okay. So, where was I? Here. Okay. Old, you failed room. Oh, yeah. Originally, it was a portal that you would walk through. And it would just teleport you to the checkpoint, but I changed that to be doors. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not an AI photo. What is Search of Flower reimagined? Oh, that's the what's it called? Radian version, right? Dream okay? Dream's okay. You guys started putting that YouTube monkey in my chat, made me nervous. Look look at the AI photo here. This is the original. This was in Act 2, Castle Courtyard. See the castle in the background and the actual level. And then in the AI thumbnail, it buried the castle in the water and put a beach behind me. Up here's the inside. Yep. They didn't even have a door or anything. Oh, dark. Up, and then here's the sign that we all know and love. Well, first version of that sign. Revenge of King. I really liked, when I first played your quest, I really liked this whole image here. It was pretty cool. More AI. I remember this. I tried making the AI do the middle finger, but failed. Yep. I didn't have the crystals on the sign here yet. But mini boss level. This does not look like RecRoom. This is not RecRoom. This is when they had like the AI where you can generate actual 3D model of yourself. This looked horrible. This looked so bad. Why did they waste so much money on this? This was the picture for the invention of this map. I think I used this when I was making the boss level. The queen level. The Crystal Crown. There's the boss code. There's my not my boss code. I think Gecko. Who originally made this boss code? I think it was Gecko, right? No, about action figure, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Gecko who originally made this, and then it was Nightmare who showed me how to make it work. Yeah. It took me forever to figure this out. It really did. Looking at it now, it looks so easy and simple, but when I first saw it, it looked so complicated. Intro state and all the attack states. It's easy to see now, but back then, I struggled. And of course, I wanted Nightmare to do the animating and all the circuiting for the boss here, but he never did. I think all that Nightmare did was the intro animation, which was that one, that animation gizmo, and he did the death animation. And that's all he did, really. I did all the attacks and crap. Yep. Coach. Oh. Oh, crap. Okay. You may be wondering why I took pictures of all of this in here in Crescendo. I used these pictures in the Crystal Crown in castle entrance because I wanted these pictures on the wall. But I didn't know how to data mine games back then at the time. I didn't know how to do that. And I couldn't find the original image texture for these. So my solution was to take pictures of them inside a Crescendo and then download them off RecNet and then crop them inside of RecRoom Studio and put them in. And it was so sloppy the way I did that. It was so bad. I wish I could have done it in a better way. It was so low resolution. And yeah, of course I actually got the raw images of these textures in Rise of a Queen, but it was so bad. I don't know why. Yeah. I didn't understand state machines either until Gecko started like teaching me stuff, and then I got the hang of it. What the heck is this? Huh? Oh no, I got a hater. Oh no. Corrupted secrets. This must have been the thumbnail that I took for him. Wow. I miss Corrupted Secrets. Even though I didn't really like it all that much because of difficulty, I miss it. Oh, yeah, look. Variant of my first outfit. Oh yeah, the glitch where you can do to get classic bean back, but your face was pink. I hated this glitch because it hurt my eyes whenever people had it on. It's also the time when I got my account hacked. Funny, because after I did this to do this glitch, my account got hacked twice. I think you remember that, Butterfly. That time. Oh yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see what I originally did is I actually printed the photo, and then I made like a wooden frame, and I like used the same wall material. It looked so bad. It looked ugly. And then I actually switched doing the photo cropping. Yeah. It wasn't me, okay? It was I was hacked, okay? Oh no! It's the queen! It's the ugly queen! It's the ugly queen. Well, this is an early photo. I didn't even have the cabin. Oh no, she was spawned in, never mind. I didn't have the tower knocked down at all. Wow. She looked so bad. Why did you guys play my quest? God. Her colors were only red and blue. Her eyes looked terrible. I remember if you played on standalone, if you were far away from her, her eyes would disappear. Her hair was bad. Her head was just a sphere. Just one sphere. I didn't try at all. I did not try at all to make her look good. God. And then Umi came around and redid the hair and I redid her face. They had some good facial surgery made. This was the Gemotron practice room that I wanted to make, but I never finished. Oh, that's the actual sign. That's the finished sign. She was angry. She didn't even look angry. She just looked neutral. She didn't have any facial expressions at all, like she does now. Here's some thumbnails, some temporary thumbnails I made for Crystal Crown. Angry Henry. Which one did I use? It was that one I used, this one. Yeah. Wow. This is the unedited version of the thumbnail here. You've never seen you've never seen Henry more angry than this. You might be able to recreate Henry. There's Henry's image here. He actually got a new sword, a back sword skin. I think was it? I think it was for my birthday. Nightmare gifted me the brown version of the sword. I used that instead because it really matched it to his outfit here. Early version of the lobby here. Nice. Look at that crap carpet. That carpet looks so bad. What the heck? Oh, I remember this invention. Rendotron is back. Yep. This is pretty close to when I released Crystal Crown. Getting there. This is a teaser image I remember. Oh yeah, oh crap. Here's my crappy music change system I made here. Hey, it worked. So it was fine, it worked. Kind of. It only worked if you're like by yourself in a solo. If you had a lobby with like more than two other people, it started breaking a lot. But it worked in a way. Yeah. Apple, I don't know what that would have been. Oh, it would have been the music, right? More teasers. Oh no, these was for the game thumbnail. We're very close to getting the quest released here. Oh hey, look, it's my main outfit. My main outfit, yay. The queen again. Oh god. I remember how dark Castle Entrance used to be because of post-processing. It used to be so dark. And very, very laggy and difficult. Credits. This is after I released it. I would have released Crystal Crown by now. Motorcycle. It's safe to say I have a motorcycle addiction. Oh, the Halloween update. God, I wish I archived this update. I really did. This was a cool update. I didn't have the challenges mode yet. Wow, this is cool. It's it's an update that I never talk about because it was there for a little bit and gone. It was only the lobby that I changed, but it was a pretty cool update. And there's only one photo of it ever, at least from me. More than a goth addiction. Yep, you're right. Butterfly. Yep. There's my awesome light that I made. Up, and then this is where we start having the broken shadows and lighting issues in RecRoom. The shadow shade shadows. I like to call it cardboard texture because it kind of looks like a cardboard. You know how you rip open a piece of cardboard and it's like got like the ripples. What it reminds me of. Henry's office. This is when I revamped the mini boss level. Yep. Broken lighting. Oh, okay, and starting getting the hacked wins. This is when RecRoom. Okay, excuse my language. This is when RecRoom stopped giving a shit. Yep. This is literally when RecRoom stopped giving a shit about everything. Like, they stopped caring about people hacking They didn't care about the graphics they had. They just stopped caring at all. The golden trophy side is missing. Oh no. The door. This was so broke. This was like the most broken era at RecRoom's ever been in. Henry's depressing office. He had nothing in it. Okay, you guys are about you guys are going to see something cursed. It's a black barrel. It's a pure black barrel. Oh my god. Imagine seeing this coming up to you in a dark room. Oh. And then this. Okay, he's got like a cube on him. Got 3 guys on him. Half of him is white. Jeez. This was inside of Crystal Crown too. That should be a new boss idea. Yeah. The carpet in there is broken. Hey look, it's Umi. Badges. Exit 8. Yep. Hey look, it's the original image that I use for all my thumbnails of my character. No lights. Oh my god. What did you miss? You missed about me showing 2,000 pictures. That's what you missed, Caster. Yeah. Right, Butterfly. Yeah. You guys are about... there's gonna be a cursed texture in here that we're gonna get to soon. Why did this look so bad? It looks so bad. Oh yeah. These names are crazy. Oh yeah, the pure black goblins. Creepy. The only color is their eyes and teeth and fire. Key earnings. How much key earnings did I make? 280. That's so much earnings I made. It was so rare for me to actually get key earnings from the Crystal Crown. It was so rare. Oh, you are a caster? I didn't know. Still in the Halloween update for Crystal Crown. Oh, hey, look, it's my YouTube thumbnail that I use now. And I'll probably never ever change again. The unedited version. Nice. Oh, yeah, I remember this. God, this took forever. The platforms there didn't have neon outlines on them originally, so it was kind of hard to see where the platforms were. So I spent, I'd say, like almost 2 hours just adding neon outlines to every single one, and it was difficult. It took me so long because each platform had different sizes and proportions. I had to readjust every single time. It was a nightmare, literally. But he liked it, so makes me happy. It never got used. This whole room was just, this was never used. It was all scrapped. Yeah, at least they're visible. And it makes the tower look a lot cooler. Oh, this was the boss, the little fight arena up there. I remember that. Some kind of nightmare, indeed. RecRoom just did not care at all. They did not care. I think all they were trying to do was make money, and that's all they cared about, was trying to make the money. The queen again. Absolute cinema. I don't know if any of you remember that image I made. God. Broken texture there. That's a normal map. Oh yeah, here's the image. Don't worry, guys. The walls are watching you at all times. You're never safe. The walls are always watching. This was in the public lobby too, but I sounded crazy because they didn't see the eyes, only I did. So I was like, oh my god, guys, do you see the eyes on the walls? There's eyes on the walls. And they're like, you good, bro? I had to take the picture to show them. God, this game was so broken. The RGB flyer. Guys, look, it's the RGB flyer. God. This is when they moved to Unity 6 and it broke everything. Hi, Umi. Oh wait, there's a screenshot I have on Steam that I want to show you guys of one of these glitches as well. Let me show you. Hold on. Give me a second here. I gotta find it. Yeah, right here. Look at this. It was like the colors were inverted in Golden Trophy. Like all the colors were inverted. And I have another one here. All the colors were inverted. It looked so weird. Yeah. Yep, that's you, Umi. It was kind of cool. It's just, it felt weird. It really did. It was weird. In this picture, it looks kind of like yellowish. There's like a yellow tint to everything. The corrupted ice barrel. Shiny door. Oh. Butterfly. I have a you already know about this, but I have a confession to make. I stole your circuitine for the boss health text. But you already know that. You already know I do that. Oh my god, look, it's big white flowerite. Just so you guys know, even though I did take this from him and I did credit him though. I did credit Butterfly Pirate in the credits for this, so yeah. I don't remember. Oh, yo, thank you. Hey, the image showed up. Thank you for the sub. Bendy, thank you for the sub. I don't remember if I asked you if I could take it. I think I just kind of stole it from you. But I did credit him, okay? So I'm not a thief. Even though I kind of am, I still credited him. Model made, yep, model made by Butterfly Pirate. That was a don. I would never get donos. Yeah, I think maybe. I don't remember. I did credit you though for that. This is corrupted dining hall level. The big spider in the back. I liked this. I really liked it. I was excited to see this level come out. I really was. It was so cool. I put a lot of effort into this level, like redesigning it. It was really. Oh, what the heck? Green screen. I don't remember using these photos at all. Oh. Hey, look, it's Umi again. Hey, look, it's me. Hey, look, it's Flowerite and Butterfly Pirate back there. Wow. Rest up, Butterfly. Don't worry, I'll be helping the questers. It would be crazy to say that at the time this would have been my most favorite level that I had a part in making. At the time. Of course, that changes after I finished Rise of Queen, but at the time, this was like my most favorite level I had part in making in. It was so cool. It's the purple neon, and then the black, and then like the half destroyed. It's just really cool. When his photo's ending? Very soon. We are towards like the very end. We gotta get through like the development of Rise of Queen, and then we're at the end. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, the comparisons. Wow. Look at that. Very cool. My outfit again. Oh, this is the coding makes it so you can do more damage. No, he was here. This was the death particle effect that I didn't really like because it was glitchy. Last Christmas. Oh, these were the songs that I was going to use in the armory. It's been 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to go through 2,000 images. Wow. Christmas update. I missed the Christmas update as well. At least I archived the Christmas update. Well, I think I archived it because it was I changed every single level. Yo, what happened to corrupted Flowerite? Wait, no, this is not corrupted Flowerite. This is corrupted Corruption Blossom? Corrupted Blossom? Color Blossom. Forget the name. Help me. There was like 4 different versions of Flowerite that I can't keep track of. Looks like a smiley face. It is a smiley face. Yeah, Umi did do a lot of the. Well, you did a lot of the 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 light strips here. That's really all you did. Maybe you put some presents around. At least from what I remember, you did most of the light strips. Thanks for bearing with us through recent crashes. Here's a small thank you. Oh yeah. I don't remember what the gift was in here. Look how low resolution this box texture is. I must have taken this on my phone. You put most of the presents around? I thought I did that. Oh yeah. Queen with her new eyes and Christmas hat. Oh shoot. Outside view of dining hall. Up, and here's the first of a picture of Rise of the Queen's lobby. Creator Expo bubbly. Creator Expo maker pen. I spent 22,000 tokens on that. I spent 22,000 tokens. Oh my god. Ugh. That's the same price as my Ghostbo skin. Oh my god. Dude. Oh yeah. It was pretty cool though, actually. Are we at the end now? Almost, I think. Don't touch grass. No! You! I do touch grass. Challenges mode. Ice Bell mixed with Gabriel. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you did the lights in here. I remember putting the presents on all the machines there. But I remember you did all the light strips and crap. I did like the thing you did there where like it goes different length. That is kind of cool. Yeah, I know, Umi. Relax. Gabriel, I know. Oh yeah. Why did I put the Christmas tree there? I think that's where it originally was. And then I moved it to the center. But then I moved it like over there. He looks so nice with his hat. You failed. Rec center door. What is that? Oh, that's a crystal in Castle Mine. My makeup and skin again. Outfit. Oh, this is the queen with her redesigned face. Eyes. And then her hair. She's gonna get new hair soon. She looks so sad. Why does she look so sad? No, she looks tired. Yeah, look, it's Nightmare. Oh yeah. Was I the one that added the heart? Yeah, I was the one that added the hearts on her. And then Umi added the little crystal on her necklaces. The queen is angry. Yeah, she's actually angry in here. This is the death room. Whoa. It's congrats on beating Ultra Beast #1. Ah, I beat Ultra Beast #1. Yay! This is the update board. December 1st. Wow. Afterday life. Corrupted afterday life. Oh, and then the Christmas design for all the enemies. They were so cute. My favorite was still the bog monster. Bog monster is still my favorite. Where's the bog monster? Yeah, the bog monster. That's so cute. I like his little top hat, his scarf. But he's got like, I don't know if that's originally on him, but it looks like he got something on like his cannon thing. Oh yeah, December 1st, where PCVR or PSVR was unsupported. Dang. Jolly Snowy. Another image of Rise of Queen's lobby. And the armory. M. The mysterious M that made no sense at all. Even I didn't know what it was meant to be for. Oh yeah, these little Yeti guys. I'm still upset about this challenge. How the guy beat me like that. I have a screenshot of that, I think, on here. Yeah. Look at this guy. He absolutely wrecked me. I don't know how well you guys can see. He has 12,000. I have 9,000. It was just a battle between me and him, just trying to stay in first place. He did not give up. He was determined. He would not give up at all. It generally made me upset. I spent so much. I spent money. I spent so much tokens on these freaking boosts. I tried so hard to stay in #1, but I was put on a freaking team with this guy. Anyways. Hey, little snowman guy. Sad, this is RecRoom's last ever Christmas. Death Rush. His long arms. Who is that? Oh, that's Nightmare. Trees. Okay, look. I made this tree, by the way. I made this tree. I made everything in here, but I made this tree. If you remember the first tree that I showed you way back at the beginning of the stream, you can definitely tell I've changed a lot in my skills with Maker Pen. Oh, this is the... Okay, this is really Erd. Wow. This is... I forget the name. I forget the name of this level in Rise of Queen. This is the first level in Rise of the Queen. Like, unfinished. I should have the tree... The trees and... Really it. Wow. Got the sketch down there. I'm an OG. Auto tag. Oh yeah, and this is when Umi redesigned the queen's hair. I don't know why that's neon orange. Yep. This is the queen's new hair. Umi, yeah, fun. Umi made the hair for the queen, the new hair. Look, the Yeti photo bombed me. How dare you? And then this is the queen of her new hair. Wow. Umi, the hairstylist. Yep. Queen went to get facial surgery, and then she went to a hairstylist. That was in the mini update. This is more of a finished version of the first level. See, I don't have any of the cabins or towers. I remember Umi was the one who who spawned in the trigger volumes and invisible collisions. And the way I told her where to put those things is I used red and blue lines. I laid them on the ground. So red meant trigger volume and blue meant invisible collision. I think Umi even did some of the enemy circuiting as well. My music system again. Hey look, it's Butterfly Pirate. This is the first picture I have of Butterfly Pirate. That's crazy. Yep. This was a teaser image. I remember this. Crystal Crown. Enemy's office again. Queen again. Queen in the daylight with no Christmas hats. I think I like kind of redesigned her hair a little bit to look nicer without a hat or a crown on. Oh yeah, this is the first ever picture of the queen with her crystal crown. Oh yeah, this is act 2. Oh yeah, you can see the red and blue lines on the ground there. Yeah. This is how I made it. I sketched it out right there. There's a sketch right there. And then I use invisible collisions first, make that the path. And I added trees all along and just built on. Yeah. Pretty cool. See the image on the roof. There's a little white dot right there. Umi loved putting images in hidden spots. And pretty much every level, I believe, there's a hidden image. When we started messing... You probably remember this, Butterfly. When we started messing around with UGC in my freaking level. This is when you put fluorite on one of those metal beds. He was laying on one of those metal beds. Wow. This was another teaser image I made. Okay. This is the first version of the mini boss for Rise of the Queen. Fun fact, I don't know who made the, I don't think Nightmare made the actual model, but he recolored it. Nightmare did the recolor for this. I don't know why Nightmare really thought that in Rise of the Queen, the theme was still kind of winterish theme. Like ice theme, you know. I don't know why he thought that, even though it was obvious it was autumn themed. And I felt bad to like not use it, and because he was determined to make it. He recolored it. He spent a lot of time recoloring it. He was determined, and I felt bad to not use it, or to tell him that it was not the theme I wanted. I felt bad to tell him that. So I ended up using it, as you know, but I recolored it to be an actual goblin, what it is now. Yeah, there's gonna be images of Flyer too. Yeah, it started off as fall, and then it transitioned into winter, but you don't know it's winter until you get to the boss level, because then you're actually outside and you see snow. But yeah, I felt bad to tell him that I didn't really like the theme he was making there. And then, yeah, he made the flyer too. And then I recolored that as well. I just felt bad to tell him I didn't like it. If you're watching this, Nightmare, I'm sorry. Queen sleeping. This was this was in the first teaser video. This was never actually used. It was supposed to be the cutscene where the Ice Barrel takes or steals the crystal crown from the queen. It was a cutscene, but I never actually did it. Yeah. How cute. Sleeping Queen. If I was gonna actually do that, I would have changed how like her face looked there. It looks weird. But yeah. Sleeping Queen. Corrupted Secrets again. This must have been when I did my first playthrough video. This must be the background for that thumbnail. Queen waving. Yeah. Yeah, we're almost done. We're getting there. Trust me. We're closer to the end than ever. Look how cute the queen's eyes were. I love her new eyes in here. The queen in Rise of the Queen was so much nicer. I loved her eyes. She looked so much cuter. Makes me sound like a simp. Level 51. I kind of wish I saved my full body version of my outfit so I could reuse it in like other games. Boomy. Me. Circuiting. Credits. One! I'm so rich. I remember this happened on live stream. I freaked out for a second. Yep. Yep. Roomy, you bastard. Why would you say that on the stream? Why would you say that horrible thing on stream? No one knows what I'm talking about. It's what Roomy said on that stream. On that one faithful stream. Look at the volumetric on here. The volumetrics are so broken. Hey, look, it's Butterfly. What happened to the 1 billion tokens I had? You see I spent it all. Oh, January 1st. Oh, this is when I discontinued the Crystal Crown. How sad. Hello, Henry. Yep. And then full development has started on Rise of the Queen. Yep. Yep. I remember when you had this purple phase. Umi again. Oh my god, what happened to me? What? What's this song? There we go. Was the spending worth it? No. Was not. I lost everything. Well, okay, this actually really made me upset. I think this was when I needed to make a thumbnail for my Jumbotron 3x enemy video. And I couldn't take a picture inside of RecRoom because the volumetrics were broken. And this is what ended up in the camera. So I had to literally go onto Radian just to take a picture. Which was stupid. It actually made me really upset that this was so broken. Oh no, it was for my bow only in Jumbotron, right? How does an individual gain 1 billion? You'd be surprised with me with how easily I can spend a lot of my tokens just like that. I can have like 20,000 and it'll be gone in one day. When I started revamping Gecko's quest here. We're getting towards the end here. Okay, this was like this was my profile picture in RecRoom up until the shutdown, basically. Right here. I think everyone knows this profile picture inside of RecRoom. I'm always in debt with tokens. Yeah, this profile picture. Yeah, we all know this one. This one was like my last one I had. Thank you for 2K visits. Funny because I made this without knowing that when I made this picture, it was featured. Crystal Crown was featured, but I didn't know that yet. I just saw the visits at 2K, so I was like, oh wow, 2K. I made this. And then literally the next picture. Congrats, the Crystal Crown has been selected to be one of the featured rooms. Honestly, this was probably one of the happiest moments I had in RecRoom, right here. Just my quest being featured. My horrible first ever quest being featured by RecRoom. I had no expectations of it actually getting featured. And yet it got featured. And not only featured by RecRoom, it was also featured by Creator Expo. See if I can... Oh, look, flower. Oh, this is my drawing of flower, right? Oh, crap. Get rid of that. I remember I tried to make an outline. I put a picture of myself and tried to trace it. 35 tokens. Oh god. Okay. This map. This was inside Rise of the Queen. Ignore Cappy. Ignore Cappy. Focus on the map in the background. This was supposed to be in Rise of the Queen. I don't remember what level it was supposed to be, but it was supposed to be in Rise of the Queen. I was testing with terrain in Unity, and I made this. I think there's more pictures somewhere. Yeah, there's more pictures. They add water, bushes. I was messing with terrain, and I wanted to be a level kind of like in Crescendo, where you're outside and there's terrain and there's like, you know. But there's an issue. Normally, if you just played it by yourself or with anyone, it would not lag. There's no lag issue. It didn't lag until you spawned in an spawner component and spawned in enemies. Like just one enemy you spawned in, and your FPS would drop to like 10, especially on PCVR. And then any more than one enemy, you just crash. And my working theory to why it did that is because rather the terrain had a lot of faces on it and was very unoptimized, or Unity had a brush tool where you could paint trees and bushes on the terrain. And I did that. But every time I did it, nothing showed up. Just nothing showed up. And I kept painting and painting, overlaying and painting over and over again, and nothing happened. So my theory about that is that that's why it lags so much, because there's like a billion, quadrillion trees and bushes that you can't see but are actually in the scene. But I don't know. I dragged that in from the acid palette. Yeah. Yeah, at one point there was supposed to be a terrain like this, but I never got to it. Snowy in his anime girl phase. You mean now? I'm sorry, Umi. I always forgot to add in ugly Mita for you. The FPS goblin of doom and despair. Yeah. It was bad. It was really bad. Daytime. Dark Forest. Oh yeah, this level. I don't think anyone knows about, except Nightmare and Butterfly and Umi. No one knows that this level, this was the level where you talk to the queen, or the queen talks to you, the cutscene. And originally it was supposed to be a full-on level, like there was so much more level beyond this wall here. You can even see there's like boxes there, there's a path there. It was all scrapped. And yeah, this was supposed to be the mini boss level, because they got the voting system, the 2-choice voting. And then I scrapped the whole level. You purposely didn't add my girl, and how did they call it? It's literally her name. It's literally Ugly Mita. Oh yeah, the dog got a hairdo. Oh yeah, they brought back the OG Rec Center. We all remember the OG Rec Center event. The last ever event RecRoom did. Yep, that's the same level. It's just redesigned to be for the cutscene here. So yeah. This is really early. I don't have any RecRoom Studio in here. Yep. Hey look, it's Umi, AFK, as always. Classic. Shiny queen. Not shiny. Shiny. Not shiny. Shiny. It's canon that the queen is shiny. Oh yeah, the official RecRoom joined my stream. It's not the only time they joined. They've joined before as well. They've joined 2 times. And every time they join is when my stream was lagging so badly. But they always join at the worst moments in my streams. I was playing paintball and my whole stream was lagging badly. I don't know what this was. What was... I think this was supposed to be like a teaser image for the mini boss. Oh, shoot! Okay, Creator Expo feature, yeah. Oh, I don't think I have a picture at all on here. The original mini boss for Rise of the Queen was supposed to be the dive bat in a crescendo, but a big version of it. That was supposed to be the original mini boss, but I didn't go with that. And I think this was the face. This was supposed to be a teaser. God. And of course, Nightmare was the one recoloring it. Oh. Oh, and then another. I think oh god, I had so many mini boss ideas, mini boss and main boss ideas. I think the one that I wanted the most was a musketeer boss. I wonder if I have any photos of it at all. Yeah, because we were making it like literally right here. I remember. Remember? Yeah. I don't think you animated. I don't think. Did you even animate a single thing in Rise of the Queen? I don't think you did. Maybe you animated one thing for the final boss. What do you mean my mic is bums? My mic good or bad? This is a brand new mic. A lot of money. The dive bat mini boss looks and sounds cool. I think the only reason I didn't go with that is because I struggled with what attacks to do for it. Like the dive bat. Yeah, the dive bat only has one attack and it just dives into you. I don't know what other attacks you could possibly make for the dive bat. If I had Capybara on my circuiting team. I didn't even have a circuit. Gecko was the only one doing circuits. But if I had Capybara's help, I'm sure he could have made like a system where the dive bat could have picked a random player and dived at that player. I'm sure you could have done something like that, Capybara. Oh yeah. These are pictures for my new stream thumbnail. I think this is the one I went with. Yeah. Join the stream. Ground slam with fire. Yeah. At most, probably like 3 attacks. Like, what the heck? Oh my god, it's glowing Umi. Well, where did we take this? The heck? Your shirt is messed up. What the heck? 75, 78, 79. Spray can. Maybe. It would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Oh yeah. Now the shadows. I think this was also another teaser image. Oh yeah, this is the first ever teaser image of the mini boss. This is when I started data mining RecRoom and importing stuff into RecRoom Studio. Yay! My birthday. If Umi was a horror entity, real. Birthday! This is when I started doing West reviews again. Yep. Look at the guy. I still remember the name for this guy. Like the actual canon name for him. Oh, look at this old thumbnail I wanted to use. Rise of the Queen. Henry. Wow. Wait, how many did I take? What happened to the Sage of Goblin Queen video? I privated that video. Do you remember that one stream I did? And it's not Capybara's fault, but it was Capybara's friends who joined him in the game we were playing. And they were developers or co-owners in Sage of Goblin Queen. And they started swearing so much and just being toxic and mean towards me and to like other people. And that actually really pissed me off. So I took down the video. It didn't matter at all because RecRoom was shutting down, so it didn't matter. But it really pissed me off. So I took down that video. Yeah. I should probably bring that. I should probably publish. I'll do that. I'll publish that video back up right now. I was just really caught up in my emotions there. It's just mad. I can find the video. Where is it? There it is. Also, Sage of Goblin Queen. That quest was not fun to play through. It was so difficult. It was a lot of broken stuff in there. I kept dying because of dumb bugs. It was just so annoying. Not as difficult as Nightmare's quest, though. They were cool people, but I don't hang out around them a lot now. Yeah. They're just really toxic and just not nice people. I asked them nicely not to swear because I'm streaming, but they didn't really care. I guess no one really cared because RecRoom was shutting down anyways, so. This thumbnail, the original idea I wanted to do was the queen's hands would be up in the air. Like one hand there, the other hand there. And there would be strings from her fingers going down to the goblin and the ice barrel. Kind of like where she's controlling them. But I didn't do that because it didn't make sense for the story. Because really, she's not really controlling these two guys anymore. At least in the story, she wasn't controlling them at all. They were doing the rebellion. Yeah. Took a lot of photos of ERG. Oh yeah, look at my circuiting. I did the circuiting here. Even though I watched a tutorial. Yep. Checkpoint. You reached a checkpoint. Nice. Thumbnail. If I started making the thumbnail, that means I was pretty close to being close to finishing the quest. Oh yeah. Henry. Okay. It actually is canon that this was Henry's girlfriend in the thumbnail. That is actually canon. There's the outfit. Valentine's photo. Lost circuiting again. Boy, I wish I had a girlfriend. Yeah. Wow. Why can I go next? I know this is not my last photo. What? Hold on. Okay. Okay, now I go. Here's a thumbnail for Sage of Goblin Queen. That playthrough video. What is it? When is it ending? Buddy, you've been asking that the whole time. We'll get to the end very, very soon. Like, there's probably like, I'd say like 20 more pictures left. I'm guessing. 20. It's not 20 pictures. It's like probably around 30. 30, 35. I hated this bug so much. This bug was so annoying. And I reported it to RecRoom so many times, but they never fixed it. At the time when I first saw it, I thought it was the whole room that was broken. But it wasn't. It was just a one-time thing. Like, if I left and joined back, it would go away. It only happened when I saved. And this... I don't know. I think it was something to do with one of the background object components that RecRoom had that would break. And it's crazy because this doesn't have RecRoom Studio. This subroom didn't have RecRoom Studio. Yet this always happened. But at the time, I thought the whole subroom was broken, which really demotivated me to continue this quest because I thought I had to rebuild this entire level again until I realized that it was just a one-time thing that happened. The Eyes Wall scene. This was never finished. That was sad. You know, we could have finished this. It was possible to finish this 100%. We just never did. We didn't care, I think. Aha! Remember this, butterfly? Oh god. Now this is true car mayhem. Yeah. I did this. I caused this. The truest car mayhem. Indeed. I think these were like the last props I added to this room. Oh wait. I don't know why I did this. It was just a random thing I did. Oh yep. Castle halls. I posted that in the RecRoom group chat that Nightmare owned. The bonding of whatever. I posted that there. I remember that. Wait. No, this must have been my thumbnail for when I did my Corrupted Secrets playthrough. This, because I was on the ground. Yeah, this must have been the thumbnail I used. Rise of the Queen. March 20th. It was supposed to be delayed. It was supposed to be delayed, but I didn't want to delay it, so I scrapped a whole lot just to get it to release on March 20th. Honestly, come to think of it, it's a good thing I didn't delay it, because on the 30th, that's when RecRoom announced they're shutting down. So it's really a good thing I didn't delay it. Good call on me. Oh my god. What the hell? I make the weirdest outfits when I'm bored. Oh, this is the AFK farm for leveling up. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Why? Why? God. Oh no. I just leaked Butterfly's health bar boss text, whatever. It's been leaked. Oh no. Look at this guy. This guy took forever to finish animating all of his attacks. It took forever. Like, I did one attack per week. Wow. Oh, there's my teleport settings, if any of you are curious. My teleport delay is 0.7. My teleport distance is 2.5. That's my teleport settings. It's funny because I don't know if you ever changed your teleport settings, Butterfly. I know Nightmare didn't. I don't think Nightmare even thought about changing the teleport settings. Because usually by default you can just spam teleport and go really fast, really far. I don't think he ever changed that. Oh no, what shall I do? I kind of almost forgot to change all the teleport settings in Rise of Queen. Until I remembered to do that. Oh yeah, here's Castle Tower. My favorite level. It took me like 5 or 4 days to make fully. Made the base of the map. And then the props and the ramps. This is all in one day. I remember this was all in one day. Probably about an hour and a half of work. And then after the live playthrough. Queen on the tower. And then this is when I came back and I fully finished it. It was probably like 4 days. Wow. Double axe throw. Castle Orange Tower. Yeah. Henry themed. Getting close to the end here of Rise of the Queen development. Oh yeah, this is when I went full on with RecRoom Studio. Like I added sound effects for the locking pad, actual RecRoom Studio doors, actual RecRoom Studio lock and the pad. I went full out with RecRoom Studio here. Yeah. Check your RecRoom original props room. I gave you a lot of ideas. Oh, I remember this guy. He gave me so many ideas. Like he left like I'd say like probably around 12 ideas in that room. I think I only did like 3 of them. I was just too busy on Rise of the Queen to actually focus on that room. Hacked wins again. Yep. Banners, carpet, door. That was already there. Yeah. Oh, I remember. I wanted Gecko to make it so if one person walked into the cutscene or the trigger volume there, it'll put everyone in the seat. And you won't be able to leave until the cutscene ended. I removed it before I launched the quest because I didn't want to force everyone into a seat. And that's why I added the invisible collision back there to prevent people from continuing. But yeah. Small details. A lot of pictures. Why do I have so many pictures of that? My flashlight. Awesome flashlight. Oh god. Oh shoot. Oh. I think this was one of the bosses in that Capybara made, I think. Because I remember originally those 2 endings. Rise of Queen. There's 2 endings. The canon ending and the I guess the bad ending or the non-canon ending. And I had the boss for the canon ending, the flyer, but I still needed a boss for the other ending. I never thought about it. So I was trying to think of ideas and I think I was with you. I was with Butterfly and Nightmare. And Nightmare spawned in this guy. And I started to like kind of recolor it to be what I wanted it to be. It didn't fit right with me. So I ended up scrapping it. And I decided that I would come up with a boss when I get to that point of level design. Of course, we all know what happened. I never actually did the 2 endings. I had to scrap it because I didn't want to delay it. Stage of Goblin Queen. Stage light right there. Broken health bar. you could fly in this map. Frosty King. Oh, this was supposed to be one of the challenge modes in Crystal Crown for the Queen. We didn't have a proper challenge mode for the Queen. Basically, you jump on the towers. I actually, after I released Crystal Crown, I started working on this again. I added some lighting changes. I adjusted some towers. I was ready to get this released, and then RecRoom, you know. Yeah. Butterfly Pirate's voice lines for the mini boss in this level that wasn't used. Sewers was also pretty cool. I liked sewers as well. I liked the water and the moss on the wall. Pretty cool. Yep. Oh yeah, the snow particles in the mini boss or the final boss level. And look, it's the mini boss. Wow. Yeah. It's a shame I only used like basically half of your voice lines. All the voice lines you did in Castle Halls, that was all scrapped. Even the boss in there was scrapped. The spare, that was also scrapped as well. Yeah. I remember this note. This castle is too freaking huge. It takes forever to get from point A to point B. I remember that note, that little secret. What is this? Oh, I was experimenting with AI kill leaderboard. I was experimenting with that. Oh, and then this must have been when I released the quest. Yep. Oh, here's a sketch. Yeah, you got the spare choice, and then the kill. Path is a little bit different. Usually you exit from here. Yeah, it's pretty much. When I make these sketches, I pretty much go off of what the sketch is most of the time. Here's the sketch for the second level. I kind of messed up with making this map though, because you got the bridge there, straight, and then usually you'd go up the hill and then take a left and go down. But here, you actually take a left and then go up a hill. Yeah. Oh my god! I remember this. I was so laggy when I did this. Oh my god. This was the voting system that I had saved as Adventure. I just spammed it so many times in here. Also, it's the old level here. Oh god. 3K visits. I got way more visits on Rise of the Queen than Crystal Crown. Probably because it was on the new tab way longer. A bunch of pictures of me in Butterfly's level. Here's my outline I was working on. Yeah. DLC content. Spare voice line. I think after this picture is when they announced the shutdown. I think. Never mind. We're very close. We're like super close. It could be after this picture. I don't know. I remember this is a RecRoom Studio prop. Originally, the snow was actually moss and grass. But I asked ChatGPT to change it into snow, and it came up with this, and I didn't like it, so I didn't use it. It was supposed to be added into the final boss level. I liked I like this level select. I went here. It was based off the orientation or the original orientation or level login, whatever it's called. We're very close. March 28th. Yeah. 2 days. And yep, here we are. The shutdown announcement. So, wow. September 20th, 2021. School's out. Old login screen, yeah. I sometimes go back to this live stream I did here. I sometimes go back to it and just watch it. I'm probably the only one that does that. I just go back and watch. I wish you didn't private all your live streams, Butterfly, because I would like to watch your live stream of it as well. Really, I only see myself. I've only really been in your live streams, Butterfly. I like watching live streams of myself. I also would love to. I wish I could still. You did the live stream where you played the secret ending in Rise of Queen with Henry and Queen, the whole cussing. I wish I could watch that again, but I can't because I don't have any videos of it, and I never streamed it myself because I didn't want to. I put so much work on that, and I don't get to see it anymore. But yeah. Hello. Hi. Sad. Sad snowy. You can, through these pictures, you can see how much the announcement has affected me and basically everyone else in all the projects I worked on. The announcement, like, yeah. And then having to do updates to my quests here. Yeah. And getting raw data for free. Yeah. And then, whoa. Whoa. Umi, what the heck? Oh, I remember this. I get it, Butterfly. I remember this. Spider room. My streaming stage. Yep. Before I added all the characters in the back. Oh. Key earnings. 430. That's probably the most tokens I ever earned from keys, honestly. I added the characters in the back. Yep. My house made of food. Why is there a bunch of text there? Oh, I remember. Nightmare wanted to make it so you can control the panel down here from the stage. So what he did was just text and those trigger volumes that you would touch and it would activate. But again, just like the mini boss and flyer that Nightmare made, I felt bad to tell him that I didn't like that idea, but I let him do it anyways. I didn't want to tell him that I didn't like it and it wasn't a good idea, but I let him do it anyways. I always feel bad saying no to someone like that, especially if they're like really close to me like that, like Butterfly or Nightmare was. Hey, look, it's forget the name. Black Witch Hunter. Black Witch Hunter. Right. Doom Hands. Eyes Wall Scene. this guy's name? Uh, the Portal Assistant? No, that's not Portal Assistant. Necrozma, I think. Floweret, Color Blossom, Corrupted Blossom, Mini Boss, Goblin, Flyer, Queen, Henry, Ice Barrel, and up there is Ultra Captain. I actually still have this streaming stage in my VR chat avatar world. Like, I have it in there, it's just not active in the scene. After RecRoom was shut down, I had to find a replacement for it, and yeah, I think everyone had to find replacements. Pretty much a lot of people just moved to revivals, or they just full on started playing different games. Search of Floweret. I'm surprised I don't have many pictures of Search of Floweret here. This was my thumbnail for the demo playthrough. Halloween Rec Center. And this is also when RecRoom, they decided to make it so you can clone all these rooms again for yourself. Like the invasion, this stuff, the rewards. Queen. Lava. And this is when I started working on this cutscene here. This is like my last ever project I made in Rec. And it took me forever to make. 2 months to make this. The reason it took me so long is because I kept like going on and off with this project here. Like I kept getting on and off. Like I would work on it and I'd give up and not work on it and I'd come back. Yeah. It was pretty nice. I would log in, I would go here, I would change like 1 or 2 things and I'd leave and not come back for days and days. And because I made the whole thing in CV2 and the animation gizmo, the CV2 animation gizmos, they kept breaking all the time. So I ended up having to switch. I had to redo every single animation I ever did in here and redo it in CV1 because CV2 was ass for me. It was really painful. It was the biggest cutscene animation I've ever done. And I was the only one working on it. I had no help at all. Portal assistant with orange hair. Wow. The song that Gecko made for that level, that cutscene. Hey, look at me. Doesn't Portal Assistant's sword look weird? Oh yeah, me and Umi's definitely talked about Portal Assistant's sword before. It quite the odd shape. Umi's VR chat avatar. Here's another. I really wish I could see this cutscene again. I really do. I put so much work into it. I was stupid to not stream it at all or make a video on it. I was so stupid to not do that. The reason I didn't do a stream or video is because I didn't want to spoil it, because I felt like doing a stream would ruin the emotion and feel it was supposed to give. Or just Nightmare not notice it? Nightmare is an innocent boy. We all know that. He's not. He has an innocent mind. I wish I could play like really old RecRoom on my index, like RecRoom past 2019. but no, before 2019. But I can't because it doesn't support index unless I can change it to like trick it into thinking I'm on like a HTC. I don't know how to do that. I have to be on my quest, play old RecRoom before 2019. The book that I used. Total. This is when I started porting avatars into VR chat. Yeah. I I had to remake people's avatars inside of RecRoom so I can export their avatar. Oh shoot. The end. Oh yeah, this is the end. This is not the book actually. I think I added a lot more to the book. Yeah, Manny and Gamerbane. And Sinister Bow. Level select that Nightmare wanted me to make for corrupted Gone Leader. Quest for the Gone Leader. Hour again. Nightmare. This is Nightmare's avatar thumbnail in VR chat. Oh yeah, no problem. Is this me? Oh, this is me. I think I was supposed to use this. Yeah, I think I was supposed to use this image on your thumbnail, Butterfly, but I didn't for some reason. I ended up using a thumbnail that I took inside of Unity. Oh yeah, there's an exported, there's a saved outfit image. There's Umi. Yeah, that's Umi's. And then yeah, this is getting close to when the shutdown is happening. Hello, Galaxy. Welcome back. This is when I started doing update to all the lobby, then Rise of Queen and Crystal Crown. Kind of like this white void theme. Queen sad. Yeah. Same with Crystal Crown. Nightmare. Crazy how Nightmare wanted this to be his VR chat avatar. I don't have the GLB. I don't have the GLB of this anymore. Sadly. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, this is the boss level for Search of Floret. And this is me. God. What the heck? Dude. Why do I make these? I'm crowned. I have been crowned as whatever this is. Wait, this is the... Oh, this is the... This is the same model that I use for the Crystal Crown, just retextured. Huh. Cave monster. The cave monster had horns? I didn't even notice. Huh. That Umi shirt. That's Umi's shirt, isn't it? That's the... Isn't that the murder drone's skull? No, that's yours? Oh. I must have never paid attention to the back of your custom shirt then. Oh. My speedrun attempts in all the quests. And this is when I was brought to this room. I forget the name. And we started playing this a lot at the end of all my streams. Join me, Henry. And then I think this is the actual finished version of the book here. I'm not going to read it here, but if you want to read it, you can pause and read. But yeah, that was the book at the end of the cutscene, secret cutscene there. The lore book written by Snowy Doggo. Why did I name it that? It's a bad name. Oh no, the queen's crying. Trigger volume. Look at all the queen heads in the background. There's 3 queen heads. This is how I did voice lines in RecRoom. I animated cubes going into trigger volumes. I don't know how Nightmare or you did voice lines in your rooms, but that's how I did it. It worked for me. It was easy for me. That's why I went with that. All right, see ya. Thanks for showing up. All the lights I had on the queen. I had a light for her crystal, 2 lights for her eyes, 3 lights for her necklace. God. I think I actually removed the lights on her necklaces. Queen voice lines. Or text. Yep. Yep. Funny, no one ever saw it from this angle, from the front angle. Always from the back. Henry looks so happy. Happy Henry. You had delay chips? Oh. I remember this. This is when I did the stream where we played through Rise of the Queen, but each level we did different weapons. I saved images. I saved every weapon as an invention, so I had to take an image of all the weapons. You do an ultra beam? Interesting. Hey look, it's Butterfly again. What the heck's up with your head? What the heck? Oh, it's weird right there. You see that? Huh. You got like a haircut back there. Just sliced off your hair there. I hacked that. I saw that. I saw that. I hacked that. What's this here? Oh, I remember. Oh, I hate it. Okay, you know how in RecRoom you could like put your controllers together and you click your triggers and it takes a picture? But every time I did that, the orange cubes would get in the way and photobomb. See, that's the orange cube right there. It would always ruin all my photos. Oh no, wait. This is my second to last RecRoom photo. These don't count as RecRoom photos. And this is my last RecRoom photo ever. Yep, it literally is my last ever RecRoom photo. Yep, there it is, right there. This was during a live stream where Prototype and Huggy were having a moment. That's all my photos. 2,361. That's all my photos. Jeez. I've come a long way. Wow. Look at all these. So much. I'm kind of upset that this had to be my last ever photo in RecRoom. Just those two. My hand in the camera. Yeah. We finished it. We finished it. Let me see if I can find that live stream where I took that photo. Let's see here. Live. Your last photo is hairy man legs and you. Yeah. Maybe it was this stream. Oh, come on. Okay, even if I do find the right stream, it's going to take forever to find that exact moment. So I'm not going to try. Wow. I never got to play with hairy man legs. I never got to play with most. I think the only RecRoom YouTuber I played with was Othaya, I believe. This is why I'm never popular or well known in the community, because I never play with anyone popular. Stabo and Kster. I did not do good on Ksters here. It didn't matter about the body proportions. I just needed the outfit. Never got to play with Soul Fox. Oh yeah, hide and seek and Rec Royale. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. I don't feel like getting on me on it right now. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow though. If I can find time, then I will. Make an avatar of you, like in VR chat. Oh, this is the Queen themed Gone leader. Purple, red, and blue. If you mean VR chat, then yeah, if you join my Discord and make a request, then yeah. There's requirements though. But yeah, I'm doing avatar porting again. Uh, my chat is broken for some reason. Oh. What a pause frame right there. Pause on my AI character there. Okay. Well, anyways, thanks for showing up, everyone. Oh, I'm tired for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Thanks for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed my 2,300 photos on RecRoom here. I've been live for 3 hours and 20 minutes. I'll see if I can go live tomorrow. If not, I'll try to go live whenever I can next. Yeah. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Goodbye.